Hi all, this is Ashish Kyal here. Welcome again to Elliott Wave News channel by wavestrategy.com and a learning series by Ashish Kyal Trading Gurukul. Just checking with you, every one of you, am I loud and clear? Am I audible enough? And how are you doing? How is everyone doing? Is it good? Is it bad? You enjoying the US election or you are anxious about the market movement which is happening as of now? This is going to be a short webinar. I thought I will just do a short, small webinar. Anyways, we have Friday at 4, which we are going to have tomorrow. So do not worry about it. We are going to have Friday at 4, which is going to happen tomorrow. So do not worry anything about that. So that is going to be there. Right now, I thought let me just stream in a few small videos during the week because I would like to understand, I would like to talk about the markets. What better way of doing it than doing it only through articles. So I thought articles are definitely a must, which I keep writing across on wavestrategy.com. But for the market direction and what is the overall view, what is happening around. So I thought let me just go live for a short span of time, maybe just 10 minutes, and explain about what is the market movement. Interestingly, before I proceed on, there is not going to be polling because we are not doing it on Zoom. We are doing directly on YouTube Live. And this is Ashish Kyal here. I'm glad many of you joined me on the book launch last Friday. It was fabulous response, huge response we got, and lot of orders. Many of you are still awaiting the details about that. The stock will be in India by 8th or 10th of the book, Effective Trading in Financial Markets, using technical analysis, and post that you will be able to get hands on the book by 15th of this month is what the expectation is. So I was on the call with publishing house just some time back, and that's what they clarified. So I hope the book is going to be very interesting read for each one of you. And very importantly, what I want to share across is that the markets have been on a tear on the upside in the past 3 days of time. And if you have been following the research report which we publish in the morning, we have been mentioning that very clearly about it. So I'm not explaining you what is mentioned there, but I'm saying that we clearly mentioned about how the stock, how the time cycles helped in the turn of the market. So time cycles, which we follow as a time forecasting tool, worked out brilliantly, and the market turned very well post that. The market turned on the upside. And do you remember the pattern that we were talking about in the past? If you remember, I talked that this is wave F, and post F, a G should come on the upside. Do you recollect that happening? Post the completion of wave F, the G leg did come on the upside. Were you able to see that happening? And that has come with a huge bang on the upside post that 11,650 odd levels. So 11,650 was an important support which was taken out on the downside only temporarily, but we managed to come back above that level with a rush and participation from across the board. What was very important is it was only Reliance which dragged the index this time. Yes, it was Reliance that dragged the index, but Bank Nifty came out as a leader. And the ratio chart that we looked at about 2 weeks back, the ratio analysis that we did, worked out fabulously well. So the ratio worked very well. The cycle, the time forecasting tool worked classic, and it was very clearly mentioned in the morning research, and it worked out to be very classic move on Nifty index, and we saw a big move happening. What is very interesting for me to share across is yeah, despite of all of those things and talking about whether the Biden is going to come into power or Trump is going to come, and what all not has happened in these 2 days of time, but look at the market. It does not matter whether the event, what is the outcome of the event. The market does what it has to do. So very importantly, it does not matter whether you have been looking at Trump is going to come to power, which is going to take markets higher. Now Biden has come to power, and that is possibly taking markets higher. So far, everyone is only guessing. We still don't have an outcome or a result yet announced, but everyone is guessing. What has worked in this market is the time cycle forecasting, and Neo Wave has worked brilliantly from that levels of around 11,680. When it turned back about that 11,720, it showed a very classic move on the upside. Also, I would like to point out that, okay, this is a live stream and everyone has joined on the YouTube. So do ensure you click on that subscribe button that you see on the YouTube live, so that you keep getting alerts about every webinar that we do, everything that I upload, every discussions that we conduct, you get an alert about it. So ensure you click on that subscribe button there and you get the notification your handset. That's the easiest and the fastest way. And keep reading the research article that I publish on the website wavestrategy.com. That is very informational, which gives you a clear picture with charts, with explanation, but from learning perspective. I'm again repeating, whatever we are doing right now is purely from learning perspective. What we write as a research article is from learning perspective. Over here, there is no recommendation as such. For that, you can refer the research reports or advisory calls or Nifty Bank Nifty calls. Those have worked brilliantly over. So Nifty, we went long, I think, yesterday, and it has worked out very well. The reason being all of these things taken together and gave a very classic signal. What is very interesting is also yesterday there was a spike on the downside, and it is correlated with the tweet that Trump did of jeopardizing the entire voting polling. So that was the reason you saw a spike on the downside. But despite of that spike on the downside, the market simply ensured the bulls are out, and then the markets continue to rally with a big gap. Right now, I am not suggesting how this rally is going to go. I have given the target levels in the research. You can refer that for that. For now, it is important, as long as we do not see a close below the prior day low, the trend remains positive. Follow this simple trend following method and you can possibly ride the trend. Do not complicate things unless you know how to apply wave theory and time forecasting tools. You will not be able to gauge how the markets are going to span out in the future. That's very crucial. Also, since the 55 days cycle turned positive, I'm taking a bet on the buy side, not now, but from the lower level. So it's important you understand the risk reward before you enter the trade. That is very, very crucial. If you don't understand the risk reward, do not take the trades. So always remember why you are in the market, what you are doing, what is your risk reward, and what is the trading strategy that you have been following. That is very, very crucial. So understand what is your trade setup that you are looking at and what is going to happen now from here on. So that's very crucial for you to understand by looking at the wave pattern. And I practice neo wave patterns, and I think we are right now started the G leg on the upside. Post G, can we form an X wave? That was a question which was asked. Possible, but the time this entire rise has taken sufficient time. So post G, there is less likelihood that we will form an X wave. Next, if tomorrow I see a faster retracement on the downside, I will change my stand instantaneously with a blink of an eye. So I need a faster retracement of the last rising segment, which gives a two-stage confirmation, and that's a very important parameter which I very, very diligently use as two-stage confirmation from neo wave perspective. So that was like a short stint of webinar I did. I just wanted to check how is the market looking. So the market is positive basis of the cycles that I apply, basis of the new wave patterns right now, but we are in G leg. I'm not saying you to go long now. The opportunity was early on, and we did generate a buy in the research report and via advisory call. So we give that over there. So if you want to get access to that, you can simply visit wavestrategy.com and get access to the research report or the advisory calls. And for the mentorship program, 21st November is the mentorship program starting. Are you with me? So we have already in place the Telegram group. The discussions have started. The access is given from ashishkaltradinggurukul.com of Master of Technical Analysis program. The learning has started, and it's going to be right discussions on what's happening with the market, what you should look at, what is the stop loss, what is risk reward, how you should look at candlestick combined with wave theory, or if you are a fresher, how to go about it, or if you are already a trader, how to go about it. Anything and everything is going to happen in this fabulous mentorship program starting from 21st of November. So that's how it's going to happen. So this was a small stint of webinar which I conducted. And you just ensure for mentorship, you can visit wavestrategy.com/mentorship and register there. My colleague will call and explain you every bit of whatever it is. So that's very important. And for the book, if you can visit trivedikyal.com and order your book, and that will be delivered by 15th. Do not expect it to come early because the stocks are going to arrive late. So that's about the book. And I, in the mentorship program, lot of discussions will happen from the book that I have written. So imagine you have a book with you to refer to, and you have the same discussions happening in application from the current context of the market. How brilliant that is going to be. I'm sure you will be thrilled, like I am excited right now, because now you will have that hands on the book along with the mentorship program. So looking forward to you for that. For any queries or doubts, you can simply contact us on 99204 22202. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful time. Tomorrow, yes, we are meeting tomorrow at 4, Friday at 4. That continues on Zoom and live on YouTube also. So we are going to do that. And I'm trying to mix up Hindi and English tomorrow. I'm going to do that. And on Saturday, there is another webinar. I'm going to announce that tomorrow. So do join me tomorrow on live on YouTube, or you can also join me on Zoom, where we will be taking polls, interacting, and discussing a lot of those things. So see you tomorrow, and see you for the mentorship on 21st of November. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful time and have a wonderful day.